Hey everybody, how's it going? We are here with a timeless reading. Welcome. The first card is the Empress. The second card is Ace of Wands. And the Fool. All right. So the Empress in this setting connected with the Ace of Wands. Empress is you feeling like capable. You feel like you have the energy for something. You feel like you really have what you need to do what needs to be done. Ace of Wands is an opportunity for you to use that energy when you're in that space. And having the Fool here can be like a different type of situation than you've done before. But the Empress sort of highlights that your special and unique skills and abilities and aptitudes can be utilized for this opportunity. So it's like you're actually the perfect person to be doing this. The Fool shows though that it may be something where you're like, I don't have a lot of experience with this, or I'd be like taking a chance by doing this. There can be exploration that happens as well. But it's very much like you are the person for the job here with whatever this is. Like you're definitely right. You're a right fit for this. Time of learning a lot. There can be some competition that's involved in this, or you can even be connecting with a part of yourself that can put a little bit of pressure on you. Page of Swords is going to be you figuring something out, you learning something. You can be asking questions about it. You can be investigating. Five of Swords is feeling like a pressure that you may put on yourself, like needing to learn something faster or by a certain deadline. Five of Swords is something to be mindful of because it can sort of push into the territory of you not like affirming yourself through a process. So Page of Swords is like, I'm asking questions about this thing so I can learn about it and figure it out. Five of Swords can be like, that's not good enough, and just like push yourself too hard and not give yourself that sense of grace. It can also be feeling that pressure from other people too around you, where it's like, I feel like I have that feeling right now, like I can't really explore this in the way that I would naturally without this pressure. But it can also be something used to motivate you too, to sort of do this maybe more quickly than you would have, or maybe more efficiently than you would have otherwise. So it can be used to benefit you. I'm seeing the moon. I'm also seeing Pisces and Venus. There can also be a competition that some of you are entering. I don't usually get that vibe, but some of you can be going into some sort of pool where there are others involved. All right. High Priestess and the moon feels like it's highlighting this very intuitive, in touch, connected part of you that you're tapped into that can really help you when you're in some like unexplored sort of unknown situations. It's also having High Priestess and having the moon, it encourages you to, if you're stuck somewhere and you're like, what do I do, to tune in and to listen, and you will receive that guidance and it will tell you what to do. And it's about trusting your instinct as well, because sometimes we don't have that information, or we don't have the like logic that we would need, but if you just tune in, like you'll have the answers that you'll need. And so to really follow that and to listen to that, because they are naturally available to you. I'm seeing there be a period of rest, and then I'm seeing there be a period of expression. I get the feeling that even though you can be in some type of environment where there is pressure, I'm seeing you show up in exactly the type of energy that would be needed in this environment. So it's kind of like a game setting that presents itself where you have to go in and it's like you need the right energy, you need the right outfit for this, like the right attitude for it. But I'm seeing you be in exactly what you would need to be to sort of enter into this arena and really succeed. So that is what I'm seeing. But it can be a little bit of a situation of pressure, there being conflict, or there can be something that you feel like needs to be done, needs to be worked out, needs to be addressed, needs to be participated in, like that type of thing. Having the Empress and having the Sun, this is going to highlight like your best qualities. This is going to highlight the skills that you have. It's going to highlight you. I feel like this situation is going to end up having a result of feeling really empowering for you, where you see yourself as being very capable. Like it feels like you're going to really thrive within this, even though it can be challenging, because I'm seeing there be challenge that's involved in it, but I'm also seeing you to be like, I can do this. It's something like that where you're going to really succeed through this. At times there can be like a little bit of a sensitivity to that bit of conflict or pressure, but I'm seeing that by you grounding yourself and tuning back in, it's something that then you're able to move beyond. And this can also be too, sometimes you may get a little bit in your head and it can sort of trump what's going on intuitively for you, but in that moment where you're like, oh, I'm getting too in my head right now, or I'm masking through my thoughts, in that moment when you ground and tune back in, I'm seeing you be like reconnected with what you need, and then you move through the process pretty seamlessly. I get the feeling that you're really gonna like the way that you show up through this process. It feels like there's an opportunity. It's sort of unknown what happens after that. The door opens and you're like, I don't know what exactly is through there, but there's just a lot of life sort of around this. And that if you do enter through, your instinct is going to tell you a lot. There's going to be a lot too that you see, that you learn, that you observe. I'm coming back to remembering that the Fool was on the bottom of the deck when the Empress and the Ace of Wands came out. And so this can be a type of thing where it's like you're going to try your hand at something and see how you fare, but I'm seeing things are going to go exceptionally well. Even though challenge is involved, I'm seeing you be fit for this. Fit for this service. This can be a bit of a long-term investment that you're going to be getting into, but it's something that you'll feel like is like the right fit to be happening. Yeah. I think too that this is going to give you an opportunity to build your confidence in a different way, like your wherewithal being part of this too. I think as well, like the challenging aspect of this is something that can ignite the fire within you, so motivate you. I get too that if you find yourself getting restless sometimes, this seems like it's going to be a situation that's involved enough where you're not going to feel restless, because you're going to get to exercise different aspects of yourself that will keep you engaged. And I'm seeing you actually appreciate that part of things. So that's what I'm looking at here. I'm seeing the Sun, I'm seeing Venus, I'm seeing the Moon, and I'm seeing Pisces overall throughout this. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.